Namaste everybody. Hi Gemini. Welcome to your reading. This is for the next 3 months, general reading, so please take it as it resonates. I know that I said that I was going to do new love readings next, but I was very strongly guided to do readings for the next 3 months. So we're going to look at sort of like September, October, November, and we're just sort of going to park you right there in December as December starts. All right. This is also, there's no thumbnails for this reading. Sorry, not thumbnails, what you call the thing, timestamps, because it's really one reading. And if you maybe happen to look at it, let's say you're looking at it and it's like October already, what I would do is I look at October then as my current space, I will look at September as my recent past, and December as the energy that's coming towards you. All right. For all of you that are so beautifully supporting my channel, I'd really like to thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscriptions, those of you that hit the notification bell, for your donations. It really means everything to me, and I really, really appreciate it. If you're interested in learning to read the tarot for yourself, there's a link in the description for my detailed online tarot reading course, as well as if you want to have a personal reading with me. All of those details are there, along with other things that I do as well, like, regression hypnosis, crystal healing, training, all of that stuff is at the bottom. For now, general reading for Gemini, starting with September. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see what we got for you, Gem babies. How you're doing? I hope that you're doing well. I hope that your hearts are smiling. I hope that you've got many, many reasons to be happy. And, I hope that you're doing so well that you're glowing like all the way out of your cells. That you just, you're just like jiving with life. I mean, there's a lot of things happening in the world at the moment, and there's a lot of things been happening in the world for quite a period of time. And something that I've been saying, and I really like to share this with you, something I've been saying to a friend of mine yesterday. It was a little bit of a funny one going around, because she was saying, for once, it's actually a big benefit to live in South Africa. But, showing me a lot of things that's happening in the world at the moment. And what I took from that is it is the first time, as far as I know, that humanity is sort of like connected in something together. I mean, that's awesome. Yes, everybody might be fighting, but at least we're fighting for the same cause for a change. We've got the same sort of thing in mind. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Now, Gem babies, let's look for you for September. General guidance for September for Gemini. Please, I thought that came out. Okay. Sorry, look at the one that went to the floor. I should show you that one last. Okay, then I'll show you that one last. So let's show you these first. We've got 5 cards over here, so we're looking at new beginnings. Your Gemini. Whoa, wowzer. No wonder they told me to do this one first. Look at how you're starting off. You are starting off strong. You are starting off powerful. September is a time that you are really standing in your power, in your energy, in your strength, Gemini. And if you at this particular point in time, if you don't feel like you've got that sort of like vavavoom flow going for you at the moment as strongly as it can, it's a time for you to really place your hand on your heart, take in a nice deep breath, open your heart and say to the universe, I'm here to receive. This is something that I actually do every morning when I wake up. I say to the universe, listen, if there's any sort of blessings or anything going around, random blessings that you just want to sort of bless people with, and you just want to make people smile, I'm here. I'm here. I'm open to receive. I'm willing to receive. And I encourage you to open yourself in that same way, Gemini, during the month of September, because there's beautiful new beginnings happening here for you. And September goes both ways. September is one of those months for me that is a very happy time, because in South Africa, my part of the world, it's the beginning of spring. And on the other side of the world, it's the start of my other season, which I also like so much, which is autumn or fall, that comes with all that vibrance, and the world's about to go into that period of rest. So for you at the moment, there's really beautiful energies that's available here for you, Gemini, and I would open myself to that, because it's almost like life is yearning to bless you at the moment. Life want to give you nice stuff at the moment, and if you can open your heart and say, you know what, bless me, life will do that for you. There's wonderful release of emotions here. There's wonderful, those things that we sometimes have that holds us back in life and we're doubting ourselves, what people may have said or may not have said, approved or disapproved, and that sort of thing. There's a complete release of that. So there might have been many emotions that were holding you back. Maybe you were going through challenges with love or, just within yourself. Maybe some of you feel that you sort of lost a little bit of your oomph, that like as you go through your day, there wasn't always that pushing energy that what is so wonderful and that makes you the beautiful, amazing, incredible person that you are, Gemini. It's like some of you lost it a little bit, and it's almost like you had to live a little bit carefully. Well, the time for that has come to an end. It's time to shine. Okay, now let's see what else we got for you. Stability, financial stability. So I feel that for some of you, it's almost like you had to take a little step back. But I feel the reason why you had to step back is not because there wasn't sort of like, provision, availability of abundance and blessings for you. I feel that there was some unfinished business that was important for you to actually wrap up so that you go forward, that this actually doesn't hold you back. I love that. I love that. There's a real realization here of the things that are holding you back in September, Gemini, and there's peace that's being made. And I don't necessarily feel that you might be in a space where you're not at peace with someone else, but this is more of this is more sort of like that official acceptance of peace. So if you maybe been having something going on, say maybe with like an ex or like a friend or a job or family member, whatever, it's like that gets beautifully wrapped up for you to place you in that perfect space where you can receive. Now, what is this card that was in reverse that they said I should take last? Six of Cups. Don't hold on to grudges, okay? Don't hold on to things. Don't, my encouragement for you is, not to be unwilling to let go of things. Release, and goodbye. Okay. So what is it? September, October. Okay. So let's see what general guidance we have for you in October. So you are having yourself a super Saturday, or well, today's Saturday. What am I saying? A super September on the Saturday. Oh, this one wants to come out. Who are you? Oh, yes. I'm telling you now. Okay, so come October, there's a space of, well, maybe I can broaden my horizons. You are starting to look at new things and different possibilities, different ways in which things can be done. In October, I feel those opportunities, Gemini, they're presenting themselves for you. So you may have been in a space where things have felt sort of like, almost like watching paint dry on a very cold, rainy winter's day in a place that has hardly got any sort of circulation. But September brings you out of that space. And in October, there is, and this is why you want to do that release. This is why you don't want to hold on to things, because in October, there are new opportunities that are presenting themselves for you. There are new paths, there are new things where you can actually start contemplating in October, Gemini. Do I stay or do I go? And I feel that if you follow the guidance of September, then you get into a space in October where you can leave peacefully or you can stay peacefully. There's no sense of push and give and take and shove and things like that. There's second chances for love here in October. There's second opportunities coming back. So you might meet a perfect person and have that connection. But I feel for many of you, Geminis, in October, this is a space of second chances for love. So if you, and I just want to be very clear when I say this I feel this is something that starts in September already. And I'm always very cautious when it comes to love, because I want you to take it as it resonates, but don't sort of, don't have selective hearing when it comes to readings, because sometimes people do that. But what I really do feel is that there is that opportunity for you in the month of October, Gemini, kind of like, do I take them back or don't I take them back? And I feel that either way is actually a peaceful solution. I do see that a lot of you are giving them a second chance, and I do also see that it works out really, really beautiful. And where some of you may have been about as done with somebody as done can be, like, I'm done with that person, almost like, don't you dare say their name type of thing sometimes. Apart from all of that, though, beautiful enough, I get, Gemini, that that you There might be high-level commitments here, marriage, second chances, beautiful reasons to celebrate. This is you and your person really reconnecting in a really, really, really beautiful way there in the month of October. So if maybe you felt that all love was lost with that person that really resonates so strongly in your heart, well, October might just be the month for you. And this is why I got so excited. So remember, in the previous one, we had a card that, remember, fell to the floor, which was the Six of Cups. And then when I did this one, this card really wanted to come out. So there might be a little bit of unwillingness, a bit of a stubbornness, sort of like, I'm not going to apologize. Why should I be the one apologizing? I'm not going to do this. But I feel that for those of you that are sort of like maintaining that sort of output or outset or viewpoint, in October, there's a beautiful balance that's coming about. It's almost like you are seeing the point of forgiveness, and it's really, really beautiful. Okay, now let's lastly look for you at November. Energy of November, and that little bit that just sort of like parks you quite nicely sideways there in December. Gemini, I like this. Gemini, I like this. I do like this. All right. It's so funny. I was actually thinking to myself now, should I do the Cancer reading or should I leave that until tomorrow and look at what is the first energy that came out there, Cancer energy for you. So maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, but this is also, don't get too hung up on zodiac signs when it comes to tarot. Because even though the two complement each other, they are two very different sort of modalities, Astrology looks at your the pattern that you as a soul is born, like you take that first breath, that 0 point energy, that's the pattern that you are sort of like connecting with as a soul, whereas tarot looks at your life path from birth to, till the time that you're no longer here, to death, or in the cycles within the cycles. But this is a space in November where you are really powerfully and really, really dynamically moving forward, Gemini. And the reason why you are moving powerfully forward and powerfully dynamically forward is because this is a space of going forward that here's your light side. So you've got a good understanding of what your light side is, what you're doing well, and here's your dark side. So you understand your shadow side. And when we understand these two sides well, it's almost like somebody that stands on a cart, like I grew up in the country, so I saw a lot of horses and carts and stuff. But this is almost like, in actual fact, let's not use horses, let's actually use cows, because when you get those really big cows, and cows are really, really strong, so it's not like any sort of abuse or anything, you sort of like put a harness type thing around them, and you can like pull a sleigh, and you go like, yay. You gotta really be, you gotta really control that thing, because if you don't, things are gonna go incredibly south for you. And so this is a space in November, Gemini, where I feel that you're moving forward, but you're moving forward with that vibrance, that real dynamic flow that is really, really you, because you are balanced. Your light and your dark sides are balanced. And that is what's sort of starting in September for you. And that is also why, even if it's very, very challenging for you to maybe either forgive people, to release, to let go, you want to at least have the willingness, Gemini, to work with that, because that sets you up for this amazing energy in November. All right. Beautiful inner balance. And oh my goodness, I'm going to show you all. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you all. I'm going to show you all. Remember what October started with? Look at what November's also got. The sun, this highest vibrational energy, this vibrance, this essence, this sort of red flow over here in the sun. That is you having dealt with your patterns, with the things that are holding you back. And now nobody can hold those things against you anymore, because you're not holding them against yourself any longer. Powerful, powerful, powerful stuff. Gemini, I love it. I wish you all the best. If it resonates with you, I'd really like you to like the video. I would appreciate it. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. I'm going to have new love readings coming out after I'm done with these. So maybe give me like 2 or 3 days, and then I'll be able to do that for you.